Nothing at all from the WNBA. Brittney Griner elbowed Caitlin Clark in a crazy way and then called her a trash white girl. She hasn't said anything, which I think is important because I've seen that video a million times. And it appears that Brittney Griner calls white girls derogatory. The WNBA ought to look into Brittney Griner's alleged use of foul language against white girls. Brittney Griner did the impossible and made headlines for all the wrong reasons by launching a jaw-dropping verbal attack on Caitlin. The internet is in flames after it was reported that Clark called Caitlin Clark a trash and effing white girl during a game that was broadcast live on television. Fans are demanding disciplinary action, and wild rumors about Brittney Griner's personal life are surfacing faster than you can say technical foul. If you have Caitlin Clark's back, now is the time to leave a comment saying, "I stand with CC," to show your love and support for the queen of the court. Let's go. She's the rookie of the year and 4th in the league in the MVP voting. Well, this is the girl the girls have been waiting for forever. Caitlin Clark is a rising star in women's basketball, drawing in insane viewership numbers. She is the main attraction, the franchise player, and the MVP. She wasn't the one who was running down the court, but she is my role model and someone I really look up to. Why do you like Caitlin? And she's so good at basketball because she's that awesome person and she also has a lot of aura. The league had been tense for a while, but Griner took that tension and turned it into a live action meltdown. After fouling out of a hard-fought game, cameras zoomed in on Griner leaving the court, and she was clearly seen mouthing the words, "trash effing white girl." Yes, it was Brittney Griner, who I can't stand because she graduated from Baylor. She called her a trash expletive white girl. That lip reading was, trash white girl, trash blanking white girl. The video went viral on the internet more quickly than a half-court buzzer beater. This wasn't just trash. Skip Biss didn't hesitate when he said, if a white player had said a racial slur on national television, their career would be over by lunchtime. Is the WNBA okay with one of its players saying white girl on the bench and getting caught on camera saying such? I suppose they are. Obviously, the league would not be okay with a white player saying black girl on the bench in anger and getting caught on camera. That would be an immediate suspension, if not a career ender for said white girl. But when Brittney Griner did it, there was no fine, no suspension, and not even a strongly worded memo. The silence was as loud as a missed free throw in an empty gym, and the fans weren't having it. However, it's entirely possible that white girl was motivated by Caitlin Clark's popularity, stature, and influence on the league as a whole. Let's face it, Caitlin Clark has been the object of this kind of animosity since her first WNBA warm-up. She has been pushed, shoved, and knocked around, and not because she plays dirty. Let's not pretend that race isn't a factor in this either. We've shown you videos of her being repeatedly abused, including being elbowed and having inbound passes crushed into her. There is obviously a racial component to it. Griner's outburst wasn't an isolated incident. Rather, it was the most recent in a troubling pattern. This wasn't a passionate moment. Rather, it was a calculated, venomous insult broadcast to the world. And the WNBA, which loves to say that there is no place for hate, has made it clear time and time again that there is no place for hate. The fan base wants receipts and wants to know why the league dismissed this as a missed layup. Why is Brittney Griner getting away with it when she obviously crossed the line on national television? Let's change the script. What if Caitlin Clark had said the same thing? Imagine Caitlin calling Brittney Griner a trash black girl in front of cameras. That would have caused media meltdowns, league-wide statements, and most likely a lifetime ban from basketball. When commentators attempted to play defense by twisting her words into a whack call, the footage is as clear as Clark's three, done and done. Let's see an investigation into reverse racism is occurring throughout the league. Additionally, Skip Biss was spot on again when he said that any white player making that kind of remark would be crucified by the media. However, Brittney Griner gets a pass as if she stepped out of bounds by accident. I believe she was referring to Caitlin Clark and a white referee as, quote, trash ass trash-ass white girls. For form readers, lip fans, and if you are a straight white woman in the WNBA, you can't feel completely safe because the same organization that rushed to investigate Indiana Fever fans after vague, unverified allegations about Angel Ree is suddenly blind, deaf, and silent when an actual player throws out a racist insult. Makes sense, but I don't appreciate the new fans who sit there and yell racial epithets. Even neutral reporters confirm what they saw. But the league is acting as though someone simply forgot to turn up the volume, slurs at me, my teammates, and the people I play against because, well, those may be opponents, but they're also friends. So, they don't deserve that. This isn't new for Clark. She's been the league's favorite punching bag since day one, not because she flops for calls or runs her mouth, but because she's great, she's white, and she's diverting attention away from players who believe seniority grants immunity. Angel Ree even reposted a meme that showed Clark fleeing in fear from a fight with the caption, "White girl." Here's the reality check. Every time Caitlin Clark takes a hit, she's expected to zip it, smile, play nice, and take the high road, regardless of the fact that she's the one being shoved, slammed, and now verbally assaulted. That's just basketball brilliance on full display while dealing with more hostility than any rookie ever had. During her rookie year last year, defenders repeatedly roughed her up by trying to break her spirit, intimidate her, put her in her place, and get even with her for all the attention she was receiving. The league keeps talking about expanding the game, but neglecting what's happening to Clark is exactly what's reducing it. She accused the Indiana Fever fan base of racism. They looked into it and found that the accusations were untrue. The least she could do is apologize to our wonderful state and the fans who attend these games and say, "I'm sorry I was wrong." Obviously, she's not going to do that. That should be supporting her is busy giving standing ovations to her opponents to do that. But Dan, why aren't the Indiana Fever expressing regret to their own supporters for enduring such accusations? Casual fans, many of whom only learned about the WNBA through Clark, are watching this all unfold in shock. They tune in to support her only to witness her being ridiculed, physically harassed, and now racially insulted with no repercussions. What do they see from the league? Nothing but silence, slogans, and a shrug. If this is how the WNBA handles its new fan base, don't be shocked when those fans turn off the television, he said. In action, obviously, the league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl on the bench in anger. Now, let's get to the question that no one in the front office wants to answer. Why is Caitlin Clark expected to rise above everything while others get away with anything? Why is a racist remark directed at a white player treated like a minor slip-up while the same comment flipped would bring the league to its knees? Fans are tired of this hypocrisy, and unless the WNBA stops ignoring it, they will be ignoring the league immediately. But just when you thought the drama peaked with Brittney Griner's verbal outburst, the internet rekindled a long simmering firestorm that has been bubbling beneath the surface for years and just got poured back into the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is the closest thing they have to quality play, and her effect is very real. The hashtag campaigns painted across the court, WNBA without Caitlin Clark, remain an attraction that few people want to watch. We're talking about the renewed storm of rumors about Brittney Griner's biological identity flag. Let me see something quickly, Brick. Thank you. Get the out of here. Yo, jab stepping, just a brick swing. Ooh, yo-yo. I'm not going to fake it right now that this person is not a female. First of all, since this was actually posted to Brittney's personal Instagram, let's be clear that we're not trafficking in. The rumor mill has gone mainstream, and this time the debate is being fueled by actual video clips from past posts and what many are calling a conspicuous lack of transparency. The clip that has reignited it all is a topless Instagram story from Gara herself that shows a chest that is unmistakably flat without the usual scarring of top surgery, that this person is not a female. First of all, because this was actually posted to Brittney's personal Instagram, and when it comes to Instagram Okay, here's what's raising eyebrows. Instagram's AI, which is notorious for flagging nudity, didn't take down the video after a day or a week. It remained up for almost 2 years. They use a combination of things like AI detection and manual surveyors, but specifically the AI detection to ensure that no explicit content ends up on the platform. It is evident that whatever AI detection system was in place when Brittney posted this, and it remained up for 106 weeks, wasn't like, oh, this is a bare female chest, we have to take this down. A viral anonymous post is going viral, claiming that Gorer was assigned female only on paper, claiming her mother made the decision, and that she has been navigating the sports world ever since. This implies that the platform's detection software may have classified the torso as male. This, along with Griner's deep voice, broad frame, and physical dominance, has opened the floodgates of doubt. Even sports fans without any agenda are watching her slam into Clark and wondering, are we even playing on the same field?